Briscoe gets loose. Austin Wayne Self around. Heavy contact with the 99 of Peters, up and over. Austin Wayne Self in the 22, and that upside down 99 is Timothy Peters in that truck for the very first time this season.
Timothy was giving that truck such a great ride.
Yeah, looks like windows net's loose.
See the fluid coming out of that truck.
Fortunately, there were no abrupt hits for Timothy, so I'm going to say he's pretty okay.
Look at the damage to that truck. It's amazing how much damage the grass causes on the front stretches of these racetracks.
Well, he got sideways and it ripped the right front off, and that's what dug in. You see all the grass on the right front of the truck, and that's what got it flipping over.
There's the replay of the accident that brought out the final caution in the wild ride endured by Timothy Peters.
It looked like the 22 of Austin Wayne Self just got a little bit loose on exit of turn number 4. Got into Johnny Sauter. Watch him get loose on the bottom. Gets into Johnny a little bit. Turns him sideways. Ben Rhodes able to get by. Timothy commits to the bottom. Austin Wayne comes down there. Wild ride for Timothy. Well, Timothy really didn't even have any choice but to go to the bottom, did he?
No, normally Austin would have probably come back up the racetrack after that, and he didn't.
How about the view from Matt Crafton? And this is Timothy Peters. Watch this ride.
See Timothy sitting in under as they turn that truck back over.
Look at the dirt and the earth attached to that truck as they turn him right side over. Wow, what a great view.
That's a great view right there.
And to see Timothy Peters be able to take off that wheel, unplug the helmet, and he'll climb out to a great round of applause for what he just endured.
Much appreciated by the crowd.
Had a great run going. Fast all night.
And thank you to NASCAR and these truck builders that Timothy can just jump out of that thing and walk away.
I was going to say, he's not going to victory lane, but maybe the biggest winner of the night right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why he's doing what he's doing. He's just mirror driving all over the racetrack.
Oh, trouble. Elliott Sadler over once and a half and on his roof. Now the car tumbling hard onto the pavement in turn 3. Caution is out. A terrible crash.
Could be.
Yeah, could be.
He could be trying to dodge that 8 car.
Car flew in the air a long ways before it hit anything.
And now the banking kicks the car back to the left.
Let's see the contact, yeah.
And there you see the car.
And there he makes contact. He comes down trying to get in front of Kurt Busch. They make contact. And watch that thing fly. And there it lands on that road you talked about.
And then when it gets onto the racetrack again, takes another nasty flip. Watch this hit.
And that's the hard one right here.
Oh, man.
Oh, they all look pretty hard.
Yeah, they do. I don't want to be in there in any of them. Man.
And like I said, that car really held up well.
And here he comes out the window.
Oh, that's great.
Easy does it. Yeah, don't cut yourself.
Oh, that's good to see.
He's out.
Trouble off turn four. Newman slams the wall. Marlin comes Schrader, and Newman is in the air and over. Ryan Newman, last year's Rookie of the Year. The rear end ripped from the car.
Look at that thing lift up, Larry.
Just takes off like an airplane.
That's 3,400 pounds, folks. Just lifting up in the air like a feather.
And the right rear wheel digs into the dirt and tears the whole rear end loose from the car.
Yeah, if the tire hadn't come off of the wheel, it probably wouldn't have turned over like that. But once the tire came off, and it dug in and flipped it. Let's watch her here and see what happens. Oh, Kenny Schrader got out of control, got into him. Oh, that's what happened, Mike. His right rear tire came off. Car goes airborne. Then when it hits the ground, it digs in and just rips it apart.
Looking at Dale Jarrett's car. What a sight to see out your windshield. There you see Ryan Newman right there.
Oh, yeah, he waved to the crowd. All right, buddy.
What a ride.
Crash. Whoa, Rusty got through it.
Here we go.
Harvick slides up in front of traffic.
Cars upside down, cars everywhere.
And turn 4 is Calamity Corner once again. Watch the 22 of Scott Wimmer, the yellow car, take a wild ride here.
What started at Greg Biffle came down in the 10, or the 10 went up to Greg Biffle. They got together anyhow.
The luckiest man there was Rusty Wallace. Got a little tap, but kept on going.
Now watch Wimmer. Over once, twice, 3 on his nose, 4, wham.
Huge. I can't tell you what it does to you. You just pray that when you stop that you can remember what happened.
I think Scott Wimmer will remember this one for a long time. The best news, Jeannie, is that Bill Davis's driver, Scott Wimmer, walked away after flipping 4 times. Here's Wimmer climbing out.
And Harvick's getting a run off turn 4. It's going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line. No caution. They're side by side, right to the line.
Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
We got one car on his roof coming across the start-finish line.
Still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere. Boyer's on fire. Jeff Gordon's wrecked.
And they are still wrecking.
Montoya, Stremme, Kenseth, Biffle, Marlin, Carl Edwards, Casey Mears all crashed on the final lap. New one for the record books. Have you ever?
Well, a couple of times.
I'm going to repeat what I heard a few years ago. No, I have never.
I got so excited I broke the damn mirror in half.
Jeff Gordon's day ends about like his teammates.
Clint Boyer came across the start-finish line on his roof.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain.
David Stremme's climbed out. He is okay. Sterling Marlin, who slid across to a stop.
This car is locked into the show.
It just walked up the hill big time. It bottomed out. That thing did a Little turkey walk right up the track.
Whether the team could switch points.
Whoa, guys, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I have never seen anything like that in my life.
He hit that wall a ton.
Oh, my gosh.
Michael's moving around in the car. And that was an incredibly hard impact.
Look at that safer barrier right there, how it just crushed all that stuff.
Yeah, that's a part of the racetrack.
I can't even hardly watch that.
Look at that. Look at that. Goodness. That wave to the fans.
My goodness.
That says so much for these race cars. It says so much for what these racetracks have done with this safer barrier. That is unbelievable.